Okay. So this morning you are going to need a chair and if you've got it, a short band. If you haven't, a long band tied into a short circle for me. Oh, sorry. I'm creaking and cracking, so if you hear me repetitively cracking my knees, don't stress. It's just lots of cracks at the moment. So we're going to start with your short band or long band tied in a knot if you are Wendy. And we're just going to start to wake up the body. So we're going to bring the band just above the knees for me. Good. And we're just going to do a few body weight squats. We're just going to do 10 of these, drawing in the rib cage, making sure that as we squat down, we're not leading with your bum. We're sitting down and coming up. So we'll just do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come down for me and hold. Making sure that when we look down, we can see the toes and not the knees, a bit like in yoga when we're in a chair pose, rib cage draws in. See if you can sink a little bit lower. Good, and then I'd like you to pulse here for me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Good, okay. Take off the band for a second. We're just going to open up through the hips. Just opening the knee up, out to the side, back to the front, and down. Swapping sides, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Maybe picking up the pace a little bit more, doing 3 on each side, 3 more on each side. Just feeling the hips, gently opening, the glutes starting to fire behind. Last one. Good, and then we're going to go up, out, back, down, in, down. So you're lifting the leg up, out, hips go forward, leg stays bent behind. Come forward, in, and down. Up, out, back, keeping the hips level. In, down. Good. 3 more. In. Good, Charlotte. Try and keep that hip down as you bring it behind you. Yes, that's it. Good. Last one on each side. Hopefully starting to a little bit of activity in the glutes. Good. Okay, grab a hold of your band again and put it on just above the knees. Cool. We're going to step all the way to one end of your mat. Turning yourself sideways on, because we're going to be doing crab walk sideways on your mat. If you're on carpet, obviously it doesn't matter, but if you're, yeah. Okay, sink yourself down. Start by making sure again that we can see toes, ribcage draws in, hands come to waist to make sure that the abdominals stay tight, and then just tiny steps. Staying as low as you can. Keep going, sink a little bit lower. Good, and once you're back to the start, stand up all the way. Oi. Okay, good. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to waddle that way like we've been doing. And we're going to do 3 jump squats. When we're doing the jump squats, traditionally you would jump up with the arms behind you, land with the arms in front to help you stick. If, however, anatomically for you that doesn't really work and you tend to jump and stick, or jump and stick, do whichever works better for you in terms of the arm movement. The biomechanics will come. One thing I would suggest is keeping the chin tucked so that as you jump, we're not tempted to open the ribs. We're keeping the chin tucked down and kind of doming through the back. Abs really pull back as we jump so that we're keeping everything tight. So, when you're ready, setting yourself up, squatting yourself down. Ribs in, hands to waist, walk. Tiny steps. Good, and then 3. Straight back. Another 3. Walk back. 3. Walk back. 3. Walk back, last round. Hopefully legs are waking up. 4 back, last set. Or if you catch up. Good, okay, last 3 jumps when you're ready. Whoo-wee. Good, take off the band. Okay, we're going to go straight into single leg work. So, option 1, and if you need a break at any point to blow your nose or have a drink, please do. So, option 1 is to bring the band underneath the front leg. Step the other foot back, square the hips off, pull the head forward. So we're not here, we're here. And we're going to come up, squeeze underneath, sink the hips back. Option 2, if you're feeling like you kind of got that one nailed, is to move into a warrior 3. So you can stay holding onto the band, depending on its length. And you're going to lift the leg up and back down. Lift the leg up. And as you put it down, pull the band up. You choose which variation fits you. Whichever you're more comfortable with. It's early, so if your balance doesn't work, avoid the warrior 3. So pick. Good, Charlotte. So make sure that your leg behind is straight so that we're really using the glute to lift. Yeah, good. Okay. We're going to do 10 on each side. So when you're ready. 2, 3. Whichever variation you do as you come up, making sure you're really squeezing the glutes underneath. Good. Nice, Charlotte. Last 3. 3, 2, and 1. Good, swapping sides. So same again, either working with the balance or working with the legs straight. My ankle's a bit cack on this side, so I'm going to be down. Pull the head forward. Make sure the hips start level. Good, and then whenever you're ready. 1, 2. Making sure, Wendy, that if you're doing it with this variation, that we're not going too far down just because we have the flexibility. Try and keep it to 90. 5, 6. Good, Charlotte. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take off the band. We're going to do another set of that. I'm just going to blow my nose because it's hay fever time. So this time I'd like you to bring the band around your ankles. And walk it quite wide. Toes turn out. Good. So when we do a sumo deadlift, the toes obviously instinctively point out and we want the knees to follow. Deadlift. We're going to come down straight. So similar to what we were doing, but this time instead of doing it in a yogi way where the weight shifts into the toes, we almost drive the weight into the heels. Ribs in. We fold forward, bringing the arms down. Micro bend in the knees, long straight back. I've got to 90 degrees. Come up, squeeze underneath. So I soften the knees as I go down, and then come up and squeeze. Down, come up, squeeze. Down, squeeze. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep the ribs braced as you go back. 10. Good. Straight back into that single leg. Again, taking the variation that serves you best. Taking a hold of your band, making sure the hip, whichever variation to start, is straight. Core braced, head pulls forward, and then whenever you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Good, Charlotte. 4. Try and keep the left toes pointing down to the ceiling. Yes, good. 5, 6. Micro bend in the standing leg. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Swapping sides when you're ready. Again, choosing the variation that best fits you. But starting in exactly the same position, head pulls forward. Good. Good brace. Okay, just micro bend the front knee a bit. Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay. So when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Band straight around the ankles again. Walking it wide. Toes turn out, softening the knees. Ribs in, hinge the hips back. Knees go soft. Good, come up and squeeze. Down, up and squeeze. Down, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take off the band. Find yourself a chair. Okay, so we're going to go into Bulgarian split squats. No one's favorite, but probably the most useful exercise in terms of strength and stability in the legs, because it incorporates a bit of balance whilst working single leg unilaterally, so that we're developing strength equally in both legs, and it will soon start to show up any, I don't know, idiosyncrasies in the ankles or the knees or the hips, depending on how you're lunging. So, stepping your weaker leg forward first, because it's always better to get that out of the way, no matter how you feel about it. Bring the other toes back behind. You can have the toes pushing tucked under, you can come onto the top of the foot, entirely up to you. Square the hips down. Good. Okay. Rib cage, you know what I'm going to say, lean forward slightly. And then down. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Swap sides. Same again, make sure the hip drops down first, so we close the gap. Good. Rib cage in, hands to waist, when you're ready. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come straight, feet together, body weight squats. If you want to do a half squat because your legs are a bit fatigued, by all means half squat down to the chair. Otherwise, ribs in, arms in front. Going for 15, slow on the descent. So we're doing a descent for 1, 2, 3, and up. 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 Halfway. 1, 2, 3, and up. 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 Last 5. 1, 2, 3, and up. 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 Last one. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. Shake them off. You can take 30 seconds and we'll do it again. Drink the water if you've got it. If you haven't, honestly, trying to drink whilst doing the workout is the easiest way to get water in first thing in the morning. Okay, 10 seconds. So when you're ready, setting yourself back up again for your Bulgarian. Foot behind. Square the hips down. Good. Don't hate me, we're doing 20 this time. We're going to push through it. We're only doing 2 sets. Rib cage comes in. Okay. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Last 4. 3, 2. Whee. Last one. Good. Oh, shake it out. And hopefully that was your weaker leg, which means that we've now only got your good leg to finish with. So sit yourself up the other side. Making sure the hips again are level, hands to waist. Rib cage draws in. Charlotte, can you jump your front foot a bit further forward? Sorry, I know you're struggling with the balance. Good, there we go. Okay. Hands to waist, ribs in. Draw the head forward slightly. Good, and then when you're ready. 20, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you've got it. 3, 2, last one. Good, feet together. Hopefully Tush is definitely awake. Yeah, good, okay. Walk the feet hip width distance slightly wider than. Got one more set of those horrible squats to go. So when you're ready, hands in front, rib cage in. Good. Sink yourself down. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte. 1, 2, 3. Come up. 1, 2, 3. Come up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. And up. 1, 2, 3. Up halfway. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. Last 5. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. And up. Good. Boy, shake them out. Take a break. I don't know what it's like in Geneva, Wendy, but it's very, very humid here. Charlotte, I don't know how you're doing it in leggings. I'm kind of impressed. No. Oh, it's the same there. Ah, sucks. Yeah, it's unpleasant. Okay, to make things more unpleasant, and I apologise profusely in advance, we're going to do some jump squats. We are doing, I don't really like even numbers, so we're going to go for 7. And then we're going to sit, you'll be pleased to know. So make sure that your band is near your chair. Or on your chair, depending on how accessible you want to make it, so you don't have to bend down at all. Okay, so setting yourself up again, like I said before, arms can be in front, arms can be behind for traditional stick, up to you. If you have worked with your knees and they are just not cooperating this morning, an alternative would be to bring the arms in front, and I want you to just pull the arms back. So you're taking a tiny leap, but you're really forcing the arms behind you as you go. You'll get exactly the same drive through the legs and through the glutes as you would if you're bouncing up and down without the shock in the knees. So choose accordingly, but otherwise setting yourself up. Take a deep breath and go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're not so bad. Come and sit. Band goes around above the knees. And if you can hear Buddy whinging, I'm sorry. Shush, wake up everyone. Shush. Okay, walk the feet wide. Toes turn out. Hands hold onto the band. Good. Okay, so we're going to lift up, lean forward slightly. Good. And then go out for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. Go as wide as you can. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, take the band off. Give it a rub. Okie doke. Take 30 seconds. It's nice when you can take a break and you're actually sat in the chair. Okay. Slowly start to make your way back up to standing. Okay. So we made 7 look too easy, so we're going to do 9. When you're ready, and again, the option is always there. So if you want to do half and half, you're very welcome to. Don't fatigue the knees. We want to make sure as we land, the knees are going straight. If you know that you land and your knees kind of do this or do this, put a band above your knees so that you remember to push outwards. A bit like using yoga strap, you remember you have to push out when you land so the knees physically can't collapse in. Okay, otherwise, when you're ready, setting yourself up, chin comes slightly down so we pull in the rib cage, sink down. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come and sit. Band goes above the knees. Charlotte, you appear to have frozen mid-bounce. I'm hoping that's you frozen and I haven't frozen. Okay, you're there. Cool. Band above the knees. Again, walk the feet quite wide, turn the toes out slightly, hinge forward from the hips. Rib cage draws in, hands to band. Okay, when you're ready. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Good. 19, 18, 19, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a quick break. Ditch the band. One more set. You can choose. It's your last bouncing around exercise. You can choose whether you want to do up again to 11 or if you really want to go to tower and do 13. Your choice. No judgment. I will count up this time rather than counting down, so that way you can stop when it's comfortable for you. Okay, so setting yourself back up, standing up. Charlie, you think this is bad? You've got upper body to go yet? But I promise you will be seated for most of it. Okay, when you're ready, set yourself up. Ribs draw in. Chin tucks down slightly. Good, and then jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really jump with the toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go for 2 more. 12, 13. Oi. Sit down. I've got to start remembering to bring my inhaler. Okay, bend both the knees. Feet wide. Lean forward. Good. When you're ready, pulsing out for 30, 39, 38, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Lean forward. And then pulse. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Oi. Good. Anyway, please, now you can stay seated. We're going to stretch. Bring whichever leg feels more instinctive for you on top first. Shush. Hand comes onto the ankle. Other hand comes above the knee onto the thigh. Push the hips back, draw the crown of the head forward. That might be enough sensation, otherwise you're welcome to start trying to lean forward. Gently applying some downward pressure above the knee. Start to soften the breath, start to focus on it. Go a little bit further forward, 2 more breaths. And on your inhale, slowly come up and swap sides. Good, so again, hand onto the ankle, other hand onto the thigh. Apply a bit of downwards pressure, hips pull back, crown of the head pulls forward. Try and soften, try and notice whether you're sticking your jaw, sticking and trying to tighten the glute. Let gravity do its job. 2 more breaths, hinge a little bit further forward. And when you're ready, slowly come up. Foot goes down, come to standing. Oh, I can feel my quads. Okay. If you have a back on your chair, lucky you, otherwise we're going to use a hand and it might be a bit harder to balance. We're going to bring your knee on. Again, choose. Pivot the foot onto the back of the chair. If you don't have a back, simply hold on to it. Square the hips to the front and then really tuck the pelvis underneath. You should feel a strain or a pull, hopefully, up through the quad. Really tuck the pelvis under, maybe lean back a little bit. Keep pushing the knee down and forward. One more breath in. As you exhale, soften the pressure on the knee. Hips go back, keep them level. Fold forward over the leg. If the hands will go down, ground. If they won't, don't fret. Good. At every inhale, I'd like you to pull the head forward. And as you exhale, try and fold belly over thigh. Wendy, you and I have a distinct advantage in that we are hypermobile, which means we wake up out of bed and can do this. 2 more breaths. Good, and then very slowly start to come back up. Good, swap sides. Knee. Pivot. Good, pelvis tucks. Same as before, start to lean back a little bit. Thinking about pushing the knee down and forward. Good, and then come up. Hips stay level, so keep making sure you're pulling that other hip back. Fold over the standing leg. Inhale, pull the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Find length and hinge. Good, and then very slowly start to come up. Bring the leg down, just give them a bit of a shake. Nice. You are done. Charlotte, you are not.